PR Connections Radio presents.
Hello there, everybody. This is the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III, and I am your host, Jesse Oakley III. And the purpose of the Sunday Morning Chat Series is where I get to interview a plethora of positive people that are making big differences in their communities, whether they're authors, speakers, entertainers, anything that you can name it. If they're making a big difference in the community, you'll hear it right here, right now on the Sunday Morning Chat Series. And today, I'm as pleased as punch, and I am excited to actually get a chance to interview this wonderful guest. And I've been noticing her work, and she is quite the inspiration, and she is a dynamic speaker. And you're going to hear some big things coming from her, whether you're one part of the world or the other part of the world. The name Pinky Bahroos is one of those names that you're going to hear when it comes to fantastic, great motivational speakers. And I believe she's also a TEDx talker too. So without any further delay, help me welcome none other than the one, the only, amazing, up-and-coming motivational speaker, Pinky Bahroos. Pinky, how's it going?
Good, awesome, as good as it can be. First of all, let me compliment you. The music which played at the beginning, I love that, Jesse. And yes, being here, the honor is mine. Thank you for the invite. Happy to be here.
Oh my goodness, it is great to be here. And I tell you what, when I got started with Pinky Bahroos, and before I ran for international director of an organization called Toastmasters International, she has been one of the people that I really wanted to interview for a long time. And now that my term has ended as the international director, I can get back on the show. And one of the first people I contacted was none other than Pinky Bahroos. And Pinky, without any further delay, let's chat. Okay, the first question I have for you is from your own professional speaking career is, how long have you been a professional speaker?
So my journey started as a speaker. I wouldn't call it as a professional speaker then, in 2017. When I decided that, okay, I want to speak on stage, I want to be in the limelight. And that's when I heard about Toastmasters International, what you were talking about. So I stay in Vadodara, Gujarat, and there I searched Google, any Toastmasters club in Vadodara. There came a name, Vadodara Toastmasters Club.
Ah.
I went there and I was greeted warmly, and the meeting started. The first session was prepared speeches. How normally we see, I was like, oh my God, look at the speakers, the way they are speaking, the way they are delivering. Now then came the session for impromptu speaking, what we call table topics in Toastmasters. And I was invited. I was super confident. Okay, I just have to speak for 1 minute. By then, I had been 11 years into sales. So like I have been interacting with people. I have been interacting with corporate clients, and also that was in a travel agency. 1 to 2 minutes, a piece of cake. I went confidently. I got the topic. Your favorite movie? Super easy. I started. My favorite movie is Chennai Express because Shah Rukh Khan, the actor, is so cute. Then I froze.
Oh.
I didn't know what to say next. I went blank. Now that is when I understood that speaking one-on-one, interacting, of course, it's a part of public speaking. It's a part of networking. We should have that skill. But speaking on stage requires a different type of skills. So the very next meeting, I was a member. My training started. Every session I attended, I made sure I took a role, whether it is timer's role, whether it is the host, any role. If I'm attending, I will take a role. And then coming to when my journey as a professional speaker started, it started mid 2018 when out of the blue, I don't know how I was, maybe they heard me at Toastmasters. I was approached by a university in Vadodara to address their first year journalism students. I was like, internally, like I was talking, wait, me? What do I do? But I said yes. I prepared well, I gave my best, and that is where the journey started. From there, it started and it continues. One thing I've learned, Jesse, is that even now, when I'm presenting keynotes or conducting sessions, every platform, every stage, every screen teaches me something. So the learning continues.
It certainly does continue, and I am fully impressed with the journey in the beginning. Now, what inspired you to actually get on the stage and give amazing, fantastic speeches? What was your inspiration? What was your motivation?
All right, so usually for speakers, which I also thought, like, okay, I have got a message. I was not sure how strong my message is, whether it is effective. I've got a message and this is what I want to share. I had this at the back of my mind. But more than that, there was something else which attracted me to be a professional speaker. And that was Miss Universe from who represented India, Shushmita Sen. I am a fan. So when I was a teenager, I wanted to become a model, an actor like her. Okay, this is what I want to be, nothing else. But then, just for your information, for everyone watching us, I stand 4 feet 6 inches tall, which is 138 centimeter. So of course, being an actor, being a model was maybe not possible for me. But then I realized the more I watched Sushmita Sen, I loved the way she spoke. I loved the way she carried herself sophisticatedly. So she spoke with calmness. She has a style of mesmerizing. She's mesmerizing, but she has some authority also whenever she speaks. So I had, okay, I want to get somewhere close to that, and that is what encouraged me to try professional speaking.
Oh, that's truly fantastic. And it's always good to have that inspiration and motivation right there. And I could tell you right now, I've seen your work, and you're truly a model speaker. You're truly a model speaker.
Thank you.
Now, when it comes to going on stage, what were some of the challenges that you face whenever you give a presentations on stage?
So, coming to stage, I didn't have that fear to get on the stage. I was comfortable getting on the stage. Of course, still, yet, before any presentation, even now, I am scared before I step on the stage. But once I'm on the stage, I'm different. It's a different Pinky. It's like I suddenly change. I don't know what happens. So, yes, the fear of getting on the stage was not there. I was ready to face the audience. I was ready to face that. So what was challenging, like for example, I've been telling you about my, not having fear to get on stage. Now that is because of reason that I had trained my mind. I've been a theatre artist for some time. I was associated with Applause Vadodara in Baroda. So I had been on stage, so that comfort was there. I had understood that okay, Jesse, you, I, and everyone listening us here, we are human beings.
Yep.
What are we scared of? We are scared of making mistakes. But I was comfortable with making mistakes, even if during this podcast, if I'm going to make a mistake, I'm still going to survive. I'm still going to be alive. Nobody's going to come and kill me. So with that mindset, I got that comfort. So what challenge was, I know what to say. I didn't know how to structure it. What to say when, how to say, how to deliver it. Now that was a big challenge for me. I joined Toastmasters when I was around 39 years of age. So I had an experience. I was carrying an experience with me, but I
Mhm.
didn't know how to present it. Now that is when I understood that okay, delivery is important. I have to work on my delivery, but I have to work on my content too.
Hmm.
And thanks to my mentors, I understood that speech you write, okay, but to polish it, you have to write again, you have to revisit again. I'll tell you my TEDx talk, that 18 minutes talk, I must have written, rewritten minimum of 18 times.
Wow. 18
So,
times?
yes. So,
Wow.
yes, that was the challenge for me, structuring and presenting to engage. I was not able to engage the audience because I didn't understand how to then.
All right. Now, the next question I have for you is I'm sure you had a plethora of moments, great moments during your speaking. Now, could you give me one of the best moments that you had getting on stage?
I would like to share two moments.
Go for
That's
it.
Thank you. So, first of all, coming to what helped me was networking. Even you heard about me on TEDx stage. My friend told me about TEDx. I was so like I was in my own world. I didn't even know what TEDx is. My friend Apsara told me about it. That is when so my network has helped. Even I'm now a soft skill trainer also. My professional speaking, my caliber, my talent, my skill of speaking confidently, speaking with clarity helped me be a trainer. So yes, those networking, my networks have given reference and that is what helped me. Coming to two moments. The first moment happened in 2019.
Okay.
I was delivering a keynote at a university in Delhi, capital of India. Everything, the talk is done, and we are networking, we are talking with each other. Suddenly, a gentleman comes, and I see him with tears on his face.
Wow.
I got scared. Oh my god. Did I tell something wrong? Did I do a mistake? What happened? Why is he crying? He came to me and he said, "Thank you." I was like, okay. Then he told me that he was scared for his daughter. His daughter is facing some challenges. But when he saw me on stage, when he saw me speaking, he realized that he told me that Pinky, you know what today I felt? That if you can have such a beautiful journey, so can my daughter. I almost daily take sleeping pills. But from today, I promise you I will not. And that was a moment for me. Second moment was that now this happened recently this year in March, the month of March. I
All
was
right.
delivering a session at a corporate. Now I already told you and the audience about my height. So
Mm-hmm.
that lady came to me, Pinky, I was conscious about my height. I am yet. But seeing the way you spoke, seeing the way you delivered, I will try not to. I will focus on my strength. So the opportunity to give someone that hope, to give someone that courage that, okay, yes, if I can do it, you can do it. Those are the moments I can never forget.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Those are some great moments that you experienced, and I believe the happy people and myself are grateful for you to share those moments. And I'm just getting the goosebumps. I'm getting the excitement. It's like the yes. This is what it's all about plethora of positive people and your positive people making big differences. And those two examples are great big differences. But this is what I want for the happy people. And Pinky, truly, thank you for sharing those stories. And the next question I have for you is you're seen as an inspiration. You're seen as a person who make differences in other people's lives. Let's say that there's someone out there that looks at what you're doing and think, I want to do what Pinky's doing. I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to be a professional speaker. I want to be a speaker who is not afraid to take on whatever can be taken on. If you were to talk to that one person who is inspired by you and wants to do what you're doing, what advice would you give that person?
It would be ace your authenticity. Just be yourself. I'll come back to the beginning of the year, like 2017, 2018. I used to observe others because I wanted to learn. I'm learning. And I used to see speakers having fancy vocabulary. Oh my God, look at the words they use.
Hmm.
I tried that. I thought, okay, I'll also try something like that in my speech and deliver. So I looked at the dictionary. I wrote down while writing my speeches. I changed it into fancy words. But when it came to delivering on stage, guess what happened?
What?
I forgot to use those words. I was back to using those simple words on stage. And I realized that's me.
Hmm.
That's my style. My strength may not be fancy vocabulary, but my strength is simplicity. My strength is sharing stories. And I started working upon that. And maybe that's the reason I am here. So that's one thing. Second thing is that if you're taking professional speaking as a career, be ready to fail. The journey would not be easy. Struggles would be there. Sometimes you know how you want to deliver, but when you're on stage, you may fail. It's okay. Learn and continue. Do not give up. That's what I want to say. That sometimes you have to give pro bonos, free sessions. It's okay. You have to create a visibility for yourself. You have to let everyone know that, hey, Jesse exists. We have so you have to create, like you have to continue doing what you are doing and not give up. And the last thing is, as I said, the learning should continue. For example, when COVID started, I am not someone who's tech savvy. I'm scared of technology. I still write my speeches on paper. So I'm scared of technology. Of course, being from baby boomer generation, but I'm fine with it. So I'm still learning. I was scared of PowerPoint presentations. Now I create presentations. I was scared of Canva. I use Canva now. So
Ooh.
so I am trying, but so I have a different pace. But yes, I am trying from my side. Now coming to that, learning should not stop. So when online everything happened online, I joined an online club, Charismatic Speakers Toastmasters Club,
Mm-hmm.
to understand how you present yourself online. How can you give speeches online? The world is changing. You have to adapt.
Oh, wow. Now, this is very important. And one of my indirect mentors, Evan Carmichael, YouTube sensation, taught me to believe. And one of the things that he mentioned was expect to stink in the beginning. So that's always for anybody out there. Remember, first time go around, it may not be perfect. Expect to stink. Now, the key thing after that is how do you become better? And once you find ways to become better, then you just learn over and over until you become an amazing speaker. And Pinky, you hit the nail right on the head. And I got to believe that you have done a fantastic with the expect to stink and always be able to improve. So that is truly phenomenal. Now, how can more people know about you, Pinky Bahroos, the speaker? Is there a website they can go to? Is there any place they can actually go?
Oh, yes, they can watch my TEDx talks, they can watch my Josh talks. I've shared my life journey there. Of course, there's Google, type the name, you will get all the information. And of course, social media, whether it be LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. I'm more active on LinkedIn nowadays
Oh,
because that's what giving me work. That's what giving me more visibility. The people who give me work, the HR, the teams, and everyone is there. So I have to be there. So, yes, that's where you can find me, and I'll be happy to connect.
All right. And again, look for Pinky Bahroos in LinkedIn and Google, anywhere that you can find Pinky. Look for the TEDx talks, and you'll be amazed, like I was when I got a chance to see Pinky in action. So if you're able to connect to Pinky, reach out to her. And I'm sure that you'll be some good connections, and you may learn a thing or two from Miss Pinky Bahroos. Now, Pinky, it is shout out time. Now, is there anyone out there that you'd like to thank for making this moment for you possible?
To begin with, of course, my family, my parents, my sisters, brother in laws, my nephew, my friends. Apart from that, I worked in, as I told you, I was in sales in for 11 years. So my
Yes.
manager there, I was not ready. I was when he told me that Pinky, I want you in sales. I said, me? No ways. I cannot talk properly to myself. How will I talk to clients? But he's the one who trusted me. I don't know what he saw in me, but he said, Pinky, no, I want you in sales. So yes, him for believing in me, the first, I'm not official, like even professionally, the first person to have confidence in me. Apart from that, the communities like Toastmasters International, Applause Vadodara, Professional Speaker Association of India,
Hmm.
Indian Society for Training and Development Vadodara. So everyone, the Banyan Club, the school, because when I came back to India, I started working at a school. So that school, everyone I have been associated with has helped me in some way or another. So shout out to, yes, shout out to them.
All
You
right.
know,
All right. Truly fantastic. Now, the last question I have for you is for my audience. And my audience, my crew, they're called the happy people. And they always like something at the end, some great words of wisdom that they can just take on home and actually take to wherever they need to go. Now, if you were to give any words of wisdom for my crew, my audience, the happy people, what would those words of wisdom be?
have practical goal. We say have goals. It is important to have goal. What worked for me was having a practical goal. Now, just imagine if I said I wanted to become a model and an actor like Sushmita Sen. I would have been low. No, this is only what I want to become. I'm not going to try anything else. I doubt if I would have succeeded.
Hmm.
Instead of focusing on what I cannot do, I started knowing myself. I started talking to myself that Pinky, okay, if you cannot do this, forget it. What is it that you can do? And that's when I realized, oh my God, I love talking. I love to be on stage. I love to be on screen. I love the attention. So that's what. Be practical, know yourself, accept yourself as you are, and work upon your strength. I have worked upon my comfort zone. I have worked upon my strength and expanded my comfort zone. I've understood that being comfortable. Today, Jesse, if I was like, we are talking, we are interacting. And
Mhm.
if I was not comfortable, it would reflect. Audience, you, everyone is smart enough to understand. Everyone is smart enough to read the body language. So, one thing I've understood is being you, being comfortable is what gives you confidence. Just go for it.
All right. And this is a perfect bookend to a wonderful interview with Pinky Bahroos. And for the people out there, remember the name Pinky Bahroos because you're going to hear some big things and you're going to see some great things coming from this wonderful speaker. She may be 4'6", but she is a giant when it comes to giving a message. Now, I can tell you on behalf of all the happy people that are watching, Pinky would like to thank you for taking the time out for this interview for the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. Thank you, Pinky.
Thank you. Thank you for the invite.
All
Love
right.
being here.
Love it. And this was well worth it. The 3 years, it was truly worth it to get a chance to interview you. And I am 100% grateful for the opportunity. Now, happy people, this concludes this episode of the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III on PR Connections. For more of the Sunday Morning Chat Series, go to PR Connections. You can go on YouTube, you can go on Facebook, you can go on LinkedIn, and there's more information that's there. And who knows, there'll be another Sunday Morning Chat Series next Sunday. And until next time, happy people, you take care of yourselves. And remember to always, always, always have a great day. Until next time, goodbye.
PR Connections Radio thanks you for watching this podcast. Check out more episodes of this show and our others at prconnectionsradio.com.